I was a huge fan of the Zucker brothers growing up. I loved Airplane. I loved The Naked Gun. I loved Police Squad. The first time I saw Naked Gun, I had already seen Airplane, was already a huge fan, and I tracked down the 6 episodes of Police Squad and found that they were just as funny as the movie. And so that variety of humor, the Zucker brothers, Mel Brooks, became just kind of a staple of my childhood, and I kind of sought it out wherever I could. And it informed a lot of the comedy that I produced later on in my career. My part of this was really just having the thought a while back that Liam Neeson would be really funny in a Naked Gun reboot. And that was kind of, that's really the extent of my contribution to this iteration. And Akiva Schaffer and his team came along, and as far as this iteration and how it came about and how, you know, we were able to find our way in, that's 100% of the credit goes to him. He really had a sense of how to write for Liam. He really was really good about playing by his own rules that he had established. The world does have to have some sort of grounding at its core. And Akiva was really good about being really true to the world that he had created. And you don't see a lot of inconsistencies in his script. It does feel like there's a discipline that harkens back to what the Zucker brothers did. Liam is game for a lot. If he trusts you, he'll try anything. And the first time I spoke to him, he said, "Listen, you know, I'm not a comedian. This is not what I do. I'm not a comic. So if we go into it with that understanding, that the lines that I'm doing will be dramatic lines that are funny because of the way I'm delivering them, and that's how it's got to work." And luckily, that's the essence of what these kinds of movies are. So it was perfect. It's like, yeah, this is exactly what we want you to do. So he's a really smart guy who understands his own talents and his own abilities, and that's why the idea of Liam doing this was so exciting, because I thought, this is the one guy who might be able to pull this off, and he did. For these kinds of movies, it really is, you know, it's just about casting the person who's already there, the person who just doesn't really need a whole lot of instruction as far as how to be that character. They kind of come in already in the. I mean, Liam Neeson is, you know you're going to get Liam Neeson, and that's the key. And I think it's the same thing with Pam. It's like it's what you want for that character is Pam Anderson. So why not get Pam Anderson? What she's giving you is sincere and completely real, and you know, she's not trying to play the comedy, but at the same time, there's just enough of that kind of you know, natural Marilyn Monroe-ishness that she brings to the table. All storytelling is communal. I mean, it you know, goes all the way back to Greek theater, where it's like the theater is it's a communal experience, and it's more fun with people. And I think particularly with comedy. With comedy, it's you know, watching a comedy by yourself is not as much fun as watching it with other people, particularly if it's, you know, something with a lot of hard laughs. It's just more fun to watch it with a group. And certainly this movie and this kind of comedy lends itself to, you know, to an audience. It's just more fun to have that communal experience of sharing a laugh. People are always kind of ready to laugh, and there aren't a lot of comedies out there that, even on television, that are out to make you laugh. There's a lot of television comedies that are out to win awards and to be, you know, thoughtful and to be important with a capital I, and not a whole lot that are like, we're a comedy. That's our job, above all else. And if something gets in the way of that, then we're not necessarily a comedy. We're something else. And there are very few of those types of movies and TV shows now, and I think people are kind of starved for it. And I think they're starved for something like The Naked Gun. I think they're starved for that kind of movie. It's been a while.